Hello everybody and welcome back to From the Desk of Studio Ultra, where today I'm going to be reviewing the 2010 Hero Factory set, Furno bike from LEGO. So let's do this. Alright, so here I have Furno bike completely built, and the reason why I did not have a building segment of this video is because of those lovely little 2007 through 2012 crackable joints, you know, pre-CCBS cheap LEGO. For some reason they just kept cracking over and over, so I was just, you know, I've already have some crack joints here and there on this set already, and I don't want to add to it. I don't want to make anything worse. So anyway, I just have them completely built right here, so let's go ahead and have a look at this set. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to take Furno off of his bike and just review him separately, review the bike separately, and then kind of have a look at them together. Blue pins. Get that blue pin out of there. LJ would be proud for getting rid of that thing anyway. But he wouldn't be proud that I'm reviewing freaking Hero Factory, but that's besides the point. So here I have Furno right here. He's very scrawny. Very scrawny indeed. It's because he doesn't have those little leg pieces and everything like his original set is. But I can definitely see where the disappointment comes from when it comes to freaking Hero Factory replacing Bionicle. Like, this is a pretty large step down, especially because of the size of the figures. The size were like the sizes of the Bionicle figures beforehand, besides if you don't count stars, you know, like the actual like Lutorian stuff, they were really tall. They were a lot more taller than this guy right here. And so when they released these, they're all just really small and everything, so it also is a step down. What else is a step down, of course, is the quality as well, and also just the way it's built. It is very simple, as you can tell. You can tell it's just torso, arm, fist. Torso, head, helmet. Not mask, helmet. You know, it is very simple, and this is kind of like what the early stages of LEGO kind of trying to get into before CCBS. I can get that they were trying to do more of a simplistic build thing, but I really feel like they just dumbed everything down, especially for kids, you know, when they literally had like a huge amount of lore under their belt. I guess things weren't just selling well. But obviously, as we can tell, Bionicle lasted longer than Hero Factory, so, you know. And but as far as I can tell, Bionicle has been revived. Hero Factory isn't. I'm sure that my generation might get real nostalgic for Hero Factory eventually, and they'll want it back. Who knows? Because this stuff is my generation. I did grow up in 2010. However, I did also grow up with Bionicle as well. But prominently, when I was in elementary school, Hero Factory was the thing. And in fact, the first set I ever bought was a Hero Factory set, and that was actually the first thing I ever bought. But anyway, back to this, the red one. You know, the red one has always been the most important to me. Red has always been signified as the leader in pretty much everything. However, in this case, it's actually Stormer, which is the white one. This one is actually just the rookie is what he's called. I have been talking about this flipping figure for too long. I haven't even got to the technicality parts. Anyway, so articulation, very strict and limited, as pretty much implied earlier. Wrists, shoulders, I guess. The head moves, and he has this new kind of Glatorian head, as you can see right here. Also, one thing, I've never actually had, well, I've only had a 2010 Hero Factory set. I think it was Bulk? I don't know if that was his name or not, but it was the gray one. And I had it at a very young age. I only had him once. And so I only got used to that sort of stuff. I only actually bought the sets and collected them around the CCBS time. So when I unpackaged this torso absolutely threw me for a loop. I have never seen a torso like this before. I have not seen this torso in the flesh ever. And just look at the way it leans back. It's so weird. It's so awkward. Anyway, let's just place this thing back here before I have to have again another look at it. This chest piece is okay. It kind of looks weird when it's wide like that, but it's all vented. It's fine and everything. Okay, legs are practically the same as the arms. In fact, they're the same pieces, which also give him another awkward look. But when you get the original set, he has these armor pieces on top of the legs. That makes it look all the better. But anyway, now that we're done with Furno, let's go ahead and get the bike in, the bike part of the Furno bike. You can't have Furno bike without the bike. That would just be Furno, and that would just be the original set. tiny thing. Anyway, so here's the bike. Very orange. It has this nice little kind of bow rock shell on top, which is great for mocking the Vonok bow rock of time. But anyway, besides talking about Bionicle and making people sad because this thing replaced it, this is actually a really, really cool build. I actually really love this bike. It has a lot of good gaps filled in, except for back here, because you can see all those freaking Technic pinholes and everything. Sorry if I keep saying freaking a lot, but anyway. So you can see right here, it's actually very, very neat. The wheels move just fine. It has some shields right here, some blades right here, Antros blades, like the little Glatorian shields. It's got this nice little kickstand too, which is great for display and other functions and whatnot. However, it's being held up by those terrible, once again, crackable joints that they made. Thank goodness that CCBS came in and stopped this madness. It just felt so cheap, you know, all these freaking pieces for the construction figures at the time. But anyway, he has this really, really cool kind of like lights back here. I don't know if these are supposed to be lights or freaking jets. Who knows? On the side, pretty much the same thing as on the other side. You can see the handlebars right here. Wheels spin, whatnot. Anyway, so he does have, well, the bike, I referred to the bike as a he, well, it's just a bike and an inanimate object. The bike, it has a very cool feature where it has a sort of Zamor sphere launcher. I don't know what they're called in Hero Factory lingo, but it's a Zamor sphere launcher. And it shoots like that, and I'm never finding that thing again. I'm not going to go back there and pick it up. So you can just shoot it, boom, shot. So, and you can go and kill anything. I don't know. Lego doesn't condone killing, I don't think. But you can go and blast whoever's breaking out of the friggin' prisons and stuff. And by the way, I am slamming Hero Factory a bit, but I grew up with it and I do have some nostalgia for it. I mean, there's some really, really good stuff. But for the most part, especially the first few sets, it was lacking a lot. Except for Von Nebula. Von Nebula is the goat. But anyway, let's have a little look before I go for the just combination of the two. Bike and Furno bike. Just get out of the frame. I have the instruction booklet right here. As you can see, there's Furno on his bike. Furno bike, 7158. You can see just some weird blueprint stuff in the background. The mic fell over. How dare you, Mike? Anyway, I've never really looked at the instructions this in depth. I've never actually seen this, to be quite honest, because this was before CCBS, before they did the CCBS kind of guide, where it's like, don't leave it on the carpet, put it on the table, because then you'll lose all the tiny pieces. But anyway, okay, I think that's pretty much what we have. It's a really big instructions book. Let's just get to the fun stuff at the back that we usually skip to. Anyway, Hero Factory. There's Stormer right here. He's standing. Oh gosh, goodness gracious. There's Stormer right here. He's standing in front of the kind of the bike blueprints, but also the city right here. It's a weird name for the city. I forget, and I don't want to pronounce it wrong. But anyway, you can see the city there. You can kind of see a map, and LEGO has always been really, really good about maps for some reason. They're just really good about making maps. And it's not a bad city. It's also got a real good tower. The Hero Factory tower is very nice, and everything. Anyway. So, here is Furno and Stormer versus Von Nebula. Once again, I absolutely love the way this set looks. I really have considered getting this set beforehand, but I haven't yet. But let me know in the comments below if I should get Von Nebula, because look at this thing. He's just ginormous and awesome looking, and I wouldn't want to miss out on him if he's anything to write home about. So please let me know if he's a great set and if I should get him. There's Furno on the Hero Factory kind of poster. Well, they're not bad-looking posters, okay? Hero Factory gets a lot of crap for what they're worth, because once again, replacing Bionicle is like, how dare you? But then again, it has some good qualities to it. But anyway, sorry, that's how I imagine the child screaming. But yes, this child screaming in the back, you know how it goes. Anyway, back to Furno and the bike. This is the most unorganized video I've made. Get out of here. Don't have any room on my desk anymore. Goodness gracious. Back to Furno and the bike. Here. Get on the...
Oh, my bike fell down. Not again.
So here's Furno on the bike. Furno bike. I'm just gonna keep saying Furno bike every single time, because Furno bike is such a dumb name for a set. Like, why couldn't you just name it the Inferno bike, you know? Or, you know, just Furno and his, I don't know. Or maybe I like to ride my Furno bike, I like to ride my bike. But anyway, so here's Furno bike. I got one Zamor. I'm not picking up the other one. Here's Furno on the bike. He actually fits very nicely if you can back him up far enough. There we go. We've got some Tron Legacy vibes now if you just kind of lowered him a bit more. But anyway, yeah, he's actually pretty neat. I actually really like the way he looks on the bike. I think there's a reason why they left out the leg armor pieces. My bike keeps falling down. But anyway, but there's a reason why they left out the leg armor pieces, because A, he could fit on the bike, and B, that would just be too many pieces. More price, you know, and we want kids to buy this, or their parents to buy this stuff. Let's be realistic, grandparents, parents, you know the theme. But anyway, get out of the way. Okay, I'm not saying that again either. So anyway, yeah, he moves pretty well. But anyway, he moves pretty well. He goes pretty fast. Well, I mean, it depends on how fast you propel something. How fast you push him. Just gonna say that. I'm not gonna try to sound smart anymore. I'm tired of that. But you can move him back and forth. Make the wheels spin a little, you know. Get some of that two-stroke engine action in there. But anyway, but yeah, you can just move him like this, and it's actually very, very nice. The gimmick of the Zamor Sphere launcher has been kind of well overused by this point, but hey, you know what? I think it's pretty nice. Other than that, though, it's pretty basic, pretty cool. I love the way the bike is designed. Furno is very scrawny and leaves much to be desired, but I still like him anyway because he's Furno and stuff, and I still have a soft spot for that, just for Hero Factory kind of being my nostalgia, but Bionicle is too. I kind of have the best of both worlds, so just ambidextrous in that area, metaphorically speaking. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I did kind of go off the rails sometimes. I'm kind of going against the formula, but I don't care. I'm a rebel. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this review in particular. I hope you enjoyed this set. If you don't, let me know. If you do, also let me know. Also let me know in the comments what else you want me to review, whether it be a more LEGO Hero Factory, Bionicle, or just anything else in general, because I review quite a few things on this channel, and I will be up into suggestion. So whatever you guys want, well, not whatever you want. I'm not gonna go that insane. But anyway, but thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I hope you enjoyed, and you will see me in the next video. Goodbye.